I am Ella Neruda. I am a self-advocate, and I would love to share my story about the Charting the Life course, specifically the one-pagers. I first learned about Charting the Life course years ago, actually, at an OcaliCon conference, and I thought it was a really wonderful idea that I really liked, and it was part of my training as a direct support professional. So I had come across it multiple times, but I had never used it personally. And then the lovely Tracy Manns gave our social work supervision group a talk about charting the life course, and she passed them out and said, "Okay, does anyone want to everyone should try filling them out." And I was kind of like, "Oh, well, I've done this multiple times. I don't need to do it again." And she said, "Well, what about try something else? Try it for medical setting." And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of new. That's kind of novel. I like that idea." So I thought, and it got me thinking, I was like, what I want my friends and colleagues to know is different than what I want my doctors to know. And so I made a medical setting specific charting the life course. Talking a lot about my intelligence and how articulate and resourceful I am, and how I'm good at advocating for myself, and what specific needs I have in medical settings. And then that very night, I ended up going to the emergency department after a medical episode. And so I thought either Tracy is my guardian angel or she jinxed me. I'm not sure which one it was, but it was really helpful to have. And I felt more confident going in because I had kind of a script for what my specific needs are and how I would like others to help me. And then after that, I ended up undergoing some testing that was slightly invasive, and that was nerve-wracking. And I brought the Charting the Life course with me. I made a new version with my photo and a picture of my dog on it. And just going in, it felt a lot more confident. For me, when I have to say out loud, like, please, like, lay me back, don't talk about the needle, don't make me look at the needle. The more times I say needle, the more distressed I'm going to get. So it really kind of defeats the purpose. And so with this, I can just hand it to them, have them read it. And the time that I really knew that they were actually reading it and listening is he came back to me and he said, one of my things is having things in written format. And he came back and he said, "I printed off some information about the test you're undergoing. Would you like to have that? Would you like to read it?" And there was just a huge wave of relief where I was like, he read this. He knows my plan. He knows what I need. And that was because of the Charting the Life course. And so that was really empowering for me. And then I had an appointment with a new clinician and I gave it to him. And when he walked in, he immediately addressed all the things on the Charting the Life course, and not being dismissive, giving me a differential diagnosis to tell me what he thinks is going on with me. And it was so clear that he had read that and taken the time to get to know how he can best help me. And that just made me feel really calm and in control and regulated in a very stressful setting that I don't really want to be in. So I had known about charting the life course for a long time, but it wasn't until I really personally got to experience the benefits of it that I fully appreciated what a powerful tool it can be to help, especially self-advocates, to work with medical providers and make sure their needs are met and that any assumptions the provider might have can be corrected ahead of time.
Thanks to Ella's one-page description, her doctor knew exactly how to make her shot experience more comfortable. The one page included a picture of Ella's dog, which gave the doctor a great conversation starter. When it was time for the shot, the doctor asked Ella about her dog at just the right moment, keeping her engaged and distracted while the needle went into her arm.